Good evening, everyone. You will never understand the power of the dark side.
And I'm the black one.
And this is the Fat and Black Connection.
Where we talk about anything and everything. Except actually tonight, we're not really talking about anything and everything. We're talking about one specific thing. And
That's
is
That's right.
food.
Yes, the title of tonight's episode, A Feast at Sea, exploring the specialty dining of the Norwegian Star.
But before we do that, make sure you get in those comments. Let us know what you're most excited for. If you're joining us on the cruise, if you aren't, stop, rewind. If you are joining us, let us know which one you are most excited for. If you're not joining us, let us know that you are going to be joining us now and what you're excited for. But as usual, we got, I got one thing I got like a little thing to try here. Lindor chocolate. I wanted to bust out cookies and cream.
It's not Lindor, is it? It's Lint.
Yeah, but Lindor.
Yes. Lint is the brand.
Oh, Lindor is the chocolate. No, whatever. Anyway, so this is a cookies and cream one. These are new. Got this. The girlfriend left me one.
So what you're saying is that she ate them all
and left me one.
Yes, I apologize. All but one.
All but one. Yes.
Thank you, girlfriend, for.
Yeah, just let me out here in the cold. Oh, actually, before we do go any further, I do want to say happy birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow, in a few hours. So
very good, very good. Well, I will piggyback on that and say happy birthday. Then I don't have to, call or text tomorrow. Not that I could, anyways. But we already have Angel checking in. Oh. Rabbit Fido, welcome to the show.
Let's go.
A la Pat McAfee.
Yeah, exactly.
So tonight, as we already referenced, we're going to be talking about the specialty dining options aboard the Norwegian Star. And why are we talking about this? Well, we're going on a cruise. And liquid death.
Yeah, cherry obituary.
And it is, a little ways away, to be fair. It's like 505 days away. But we talk about this early and often. And the reason for that is when we organize a group cruise, there are discounts, perks, benefits based on what kind of room you get, as well as how early you book. So right now, the first if you book out, and obviously this is dependent on what room you get and everything, but you can maximize your savings by getting an additional 15% off of your cruise, whatever the price is right now. Now, Norwegian, the one thing I like about them, but I also hate about them, is they constantly have different deals going on.
Yeah.
It's there is no I guess for lack of a better descriptor, rhyme or reason. You can usually tell on a holiday weekend, they're going to have some kind of really cool deal. Like right now, I'll just throw it up. Why not?
Halloween deal.
Yeah, actually, I wasn't expecting this. They've got a spooktacular sale.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. So it's $1,000 off all cruises, unlimited open bar, kids sail free, and free prepaid gratuities. Now, there is an underline here, right? On summer 2026 and beyond, which our cruise is beyond 26.
Right.
So this is actually a really fantastic deal if you haven't already booked. This might actually be a better deal than what you or I already booked. Yeah. And that's where we've got to check, because if a better deal comes along, we can make those changes.
Right.
However, when you make a change, it kind of resets the clock. So right now we've already booked and we're, more than 500 days out. So we're getting that 15% discount.
Right.
Now, let's say we book because a better deal comes and we change at 180 days out. We're not going to get 15% off. We're only going to probably get 5% off.
So you got to see where you got to try and do it early.
Yeah, you got to do that cost benefit analysis. You've got to say, okay, if I lose the 10%, what's the net effect of all of this stuff?
Yeah.
But if you haven't booked right now, this is a pretty good deal. Those prepaid gratuities, that's, going to run you anywhere between, $250 to $300 per person. $1,000 off the cruise. That's a pretty good deal. Unlimited open bar, so included. That's also a really good deal. So I would highly recommend, if you're on the fence, this is a good time. Most holiday weekends, there are the better deals going on. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and because I think they'll probably end up having something Black Friday. They did that a couple years back. Mm-hmm. They have Black Friday. They had something around
Christmas,
New Year, New Year's sale. So keep your eyes out. Keep them peeled,
or just keep them in your head. But we're going on a Mexican Riviera cruise in March of 27.
Yeah.
So plenty of time to plan and save and prep. And, between now and then, we'll be doing more of these episodes. If you missed last week, we highly recommend go back and watch it. We did a deep dive on the ship as a whole. High level, what is on the Norwegian Star and what does our itinerary look like for this cruise?
Yep.
So tonight, we're going to do a deep dive into the specialty dining and really look at the menus of each of these different restaurants. So, any other preamble?
This game's over yet.
Okay. So, we are going to lead off with Ginza, which this is an image of Ginza. Let's see if we can zoom that in a little bit. And this is actually from the ship. So this is what
it's party in the front, sushi in the back.
Exactly. And what's interesting here is the sushi bar is technically considered a separate restaurant. My understanding is that you can get stuff in Ginza from the sushi bar, and vice versa. You can order stuff off the Ginza menu. But really, if you want the sushi experience where they've got the conveyor belt and you grab what you want, and you can tell that bar top, it's pretty limited seating. So
right. So you might just want to go in the restaurant and then just order some rolls.
I've got plenty of rolls, thank you. I don't need you making fat jokes already.
Wow.
It's a
I was
little
talking
too
about sushi rolls.
it's a little too early for that. So let's dive into the Ginza menu.
Yes. And the only way to dive in is with appetizers. And the first one up is that imperial chicken wonton noodle soup with prawns. You got that uh, ginger soy broth, chicken dumplings, oh, bok choy, mushrooms, and scallions. Mm-mm.
Next up, we've got the five spice chicken lattice wraps. It's got mushrooms, garlic, water chestnuts, savory soy sauce, lettuce leaves.
Yeah, that sounds good too. All these sound pretty much good. Oh, crispy barbecue duck spring rolls. Oh wait, you got that shredded cabbage, scallions, peanuts, rice noodles, and what's that? Hosian,
Hoisin.
dip, hoisin dipping sauce.
Then you got this. This is pretty basic, but steamed vegetable dumplings,
Yeah.
sesame soy, garlic sauce, shiitake mushrooms,
Was it? How do you say that? Char sweet
char
suyu,
siu. I don't know.
barbecued spare ribs, that Asian barbecue glaze, sesame seeds, and pickled cucumbers.
Honey stung shrimp,
Oh,
lightly battered, sweet and spicy glaze, sesame seeds.
give me all of them. I want everyone. So since we talked about the you can order sushi rolls in here, so let's just take a look at what the sushi rolls they do have. They have we don't need to go into all these, but we'll name them off. But you got the crispy salmon, you got the uh ahi tuna, you got California rolls, you got that rainbow roll, dragon rolls, which I like the dragon rolls, and the sojin uh rolls. So that one looks like it's is that vegan
I don't.
or vegetarian?
I think that's a
Oh,
vegetarian.
yeah, vegetarian. So there's a like if you see like a little plant next to them, that means it's vegetarian. Doesn't they have a couple that look like with a wheat stock? It's gluten free. Pepper is, of course, is spicy, and contains nuts is another symbol that you'll see on there.
Oh, nutty.
Yeah, that's actually in that I see that in the entrees.
All right. So coming up next is the entree served with steamed and vegetable fried rice. So you've got the Kowloon black pepper beef and broccoli, New York strip steak, wok seared, onions, mushrooms, black pepper sauce, add a lobster tail for 25 bucks.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You got that emperor sea bass. That's still soy steamed fish fillet, bok choy, ginger, cilantro, and sesame oil.
Lo mein of beef, chicken, and shrimp, wok toss, lo mein noodles, Chinese cabbage, mushroom, bean sprout, and scallions.
Wait, that's lo mein with all those in there?
Yep.
Oh, that might be the one. Uh, Cantonese shrimp and scallops, stir fry. That's with carrots, asparagus, ginger, black bean sauce. I don't think I've ever seen asparagus in a stir fry.
I
Is
don't
that
think I
a
have either.
yeah? Interesting.
You got to remember this restaurant, it's the same menu as on some of the other ships. It's called East Meets West. And so it's a little bit of American or Western infusion.
Interesting.
Almond chicken, asparagus, celery, water chestnuts, mushrooms, baby corn, carrots, honey garlic sauce.
And remember, if you have a peanut allergy or a nut allergy, this has nuts. It was based on a video that I saw the other day, which is it irritated me.
Well, it's called nuts on your chest.
That was the album title. And then you got smothered tofu. So mushrooms, spring onions, soybeans, and carrots. I wonder what it tastes because most of the time tofu just absorbs the flavor of what you cook it in and stuff.
So this next one, just up front, it is an extra 25 bucks if you want this one. It's a crispy salt and pepper lobster and prawns. So it's wok tossed, garlic, chilies, crispy vegetables, Cantonese dipping sauce.
That could be pretty good.
Well, now what I'm wondering is It says lobster and prawn. So is it a whole lobster?
Yeah, could be. Because I mean, the main thing is that I've realized I don't like lobster, like the whole thing, like because I like the claws if they're big, because otherwise it's just too much work for little meat. I'm not a real big fan of the head part because it just tastes funny to me. But I do like the tail, so it's all a matter of what
Yeah,
you're.
I'll eat tails and claws all day.
Yeah, just bring me the tail and the claws, and we're good. Anyways, and then now we're gonna have to get into the dessert portion. So these sound very interesting. So the first one is a 5-spice steamed chocolate cake, flaky sea salt and sesame. Is
Philo.
that phyllo crisp? That sounds very interesting. I kind of want to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I will say this restaurant hasn't really intrigued me, but that dessert almost is enough to get me to want to go.
Right?
Lychee spring rolls, rice
Yeah.
pudding, vanilla ice cream, honey dipping sauce.
And then you got that mango strawberry sago pudding. It's a creamy tapioca layers. I'm not a huge fan of tapioca, but that five spice steamed chocolate cream, that sounds
Now, it is
nice.
important to call out if you wanted to eat at this restaurant without using one of your food credits, you absolutely can. You
Yeah.
don't have to use a food credit, but there is a cover charge and it's $50. And a lot of people wonder, well, what do I get for that $50? So you
That.
generally are going to get two appetizers, one entree, and up to three desserts.
Yeah. So
So verify that with your restaurant when you go, and say, hey, what's included,
right.
or you can always call NCL and say, hey, what's going to be included. But that's the general rule of thumb. So for $50,
Not bad.
this might be worth spending it instead of wasting a food credit, in my opinion.
Yeah, because yeah, absolutely.
Um, so I'm not saying don't go eat there. I'm just saying maybe
Um,
instead of a food credit,
drop
maybe.
that paper real quick.
So I've never eaten at East or West or Ginza.
I'm
Uh,
intrigued. I'm very intrigued right now, though.
yeah, I will say, looking through the menu, I'm a little bit more inspired than I would be because, truth be told, like when we went on the last cruise to Hawaii, I didn't even look at the East West menu. When we were on the ship, I walked by it multiple times and didn't even give it a second glance. Um, where here, I may be a little bit more open to the potentiality.
Yeah.
But next up, let's take a deep dive into the sushi bar specifically. You kind of talked about some of the rolls you can get at the table, but there's more than that. And it is within the Ginza, right? But it is technically a different a la carte menu. There is no cover price. It is
Yeah,
all. Oh, I guess there is. I just
there's
saw
a
that.
cover price down at the bottom.
Um,
Yeah.
they usually don't advertise it that way, so I'm curious as to what you get with this one because I don't know. But you want to dive on in
Yeah, absolutely. So they have a favorite that we normally get, edamame, but this is chilled edamame,
with barbecue
barbecue
salt.
salt. I just kind of want some of that barbecue salt.
See, and personally, I prefer hot edamame. So
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
sure. I'm not
That's
sure
what
how
I'm
to feel.
saying. I that's why I said when it says chilled, but I am intrigued by that barbecue salt. I just want to go in. Hey man, can I get some of that barbecue salt real quick, bro?
Sesame seaweed salad with ginger dressing.
Those are good. I actually do enjoy those. Oh, that tuna poke bowl, that cucumber, seaweed, avocado, sushi, sushi rice, and quinoa.
And then, of course, the tuna wonton volcano, wonton chips, seaweed, avocado, jalapeno, spicy mayo, and eel sauce.
Ooh,
And
oh,
then
got special.
sushi rolls. We've already talked about some of these.
Yes, but and this one, let's see. I think no, that they there's one that they had two on here that they didn't have on the other one. Oh, actually three. Cause
Yellowtail.
I did see spicy. Was spicy tuna on that last one?
Yes, it was.
Okay. But then the yellowtail, and then the tuna pizza, Chris tortilla, aioli, chives, Malian
Malden's.
sea salt, and truffle oil. Interesting.
That's weird. So again, I don't know what is included. Like, is it choose one sushi roll? Is it choose three sushi rolls?
Yeah.
Um,
And
I
then
don't
even with the asterisks, it doesn't
clarify.
yeah, it doesn't clarify anything. But yeah, we do have nigiri and sashimi on here as well.
Now, what
So
is nigiri? For those that don't know,
I don't know that stuff.
okay, so nigiri is the generally it's the piece of meat on a bed of rice and usually with a seaweed wrap.
Okay. And then but they have what, two, four, six different nigiri rolls, I guess they would be.
They're not rolls, so
Are they
it's two
this
pieces. So
rat?
it's basically a piece of the meat on a bed of rice, a little rice bed, and then with
Yeah.
a and so they've got ahi, which is yellowfin tuna, ebi, which is prawn, kampachi, which is yellowtail, sake is salmon, surimi is imitation crab. Why? Why? Unagi is eel, and then sashimi. So this is just straight meat.
Meat.
That's it. Three pieces.
Yeah, so you got the ahi, which is the yellowfin tuna. You got the kampachi, which is the yellowtail, and the sake, which is the salmon.
And for me, I go sake all day. Like I will, depending on what the $50 covers, right? Like if
Yeah,
it's all you can eat, I'll go buck wild on on the sashimi.
just bring me sashimi.
Seriously.
I'd
Uh,
probably end up doing that. Get at least one dragon roll. Um, yeah. So I mean, it's this. That's one that I would have to check to see, because I mean, like out here in Vegas, we got all you can eat sushi, so it's kind of hard to go on it if there's not all you can eat type deal.
yeah, I would tend to agree. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And for $50, I would certainly think it should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I know that you can also do a la carte. I think where you can buy the rolls individually, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Uh, Next up is one that is a standard. I think this is pretty much on every single ship, and it's on most other cruise line ships as well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a popular one, man.
it's dinner and a show,
Yeah.
if you will. And this is, of course, what I'm referring to, James.
Teppanyaki.
Interactive hibachi with chefs performing.
Yes.
It is a set menu,
Yeah.
to be clear. And I would say out of all of the restaurants, this is easily one of the top two that all the reservations fill up quick.
Yeah. They
So
they got the price went up too, I think.
yeah, so it's very important to know that if you are going to go on this cruise and you're going to do specialty dining, which you should, because being a part of our group, you're going to get specialty dining credits.
Yeah.
Book if you get a suite like us,
Yeah.
you can book your food reservations 130 days out. If you have
Okay.
a standard room, you can book 120 days out. Don't
So,
wait. I cannot stress, like,
nah.
on that day 120, get your countdown on your phone, whatever you need to do, log in and get your reservations done.
Yeah.
So plan in advance, figure out, where do I want to eat, on which days. That's important too, because so it all goes hand in hand. You got to figure out your excursions. If I'm doing a nighttime excursion, well, I'm probably not going to be on the ship, whatever. Figure that all out so that by 130, 120 days out, you're able to log in and pick all that stuff.
Yep.
It's important.
Yes, sir.
But let's talk about teppanyaki.
Oh yeah, all day. Well, I'm gonna just hit the soup and the salad. That option that you get one or the other, I believe, in this situation, right?
I feel like they brought us both
Did we get both? I don't remember. Maybe we
because
did.
it was a
Maybe.
little thing.
Oh
Of
yeah, it
salad.
was a little bit salad, a little bit. So yeah, you might get both on these. So you got a classic miso soup as well as a seaweed salad. So the miso soup has mushrooms, dashi, tofu, and wakame. I don't know exactly all that is, but very much a miso soup. It's pretty standard if you've ever been to a Japanese restaurant. Um, Seaweed salad again with the ginger dressing, pretty much standard.
So the entrees. Select one teppanyaki classic or combination, each served with garlic fried rice,
Yep.
teppanyaki grilled vegetables,
Yep.
onion, and
Yep.
creamy mustard dipping sauce.
Yes.
So we've got for the classics, chicken yaki udon, chicken breast and udon noodles.
You got the vegetable yaki udon. That's seasoned vegetables with udon noodles. That's for our vegetarian friends.
Seafood,
Yeah.
jumbo shrimp, sea scallops, and calamari.
Ooh. And then you got that New York strip. That's that beef strip loin.
Or if you want to go veggie, vegetable teriyaki, seasonal vegetables, teriyaki tofu.
Why? Then you for your combination, you got that Yamato, which is you get the chicken breast and the jumbo shrimp.
Asuka, New York strip and jumbo shrimp.
The kamakura, which is the New York strip with chicken breast.
Or the Edo, sea scallops and jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, those actually sound pretty good too. But yeah, and then of course at this you get dessert, which is here you either get a green tea cake, which is with which has cashew nut brittle, or the fresh fruit sashimi, sliced exotic fruits.
And I feel like one of us got that, and it had like dragon fruit and some other stuff on it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I feel like I got. I think I no. I feel like I had that. I don't remember,
Now
but
that cover charge, you're
it's
right, it has
high.
gone significantly up. I think when we did
Yeah,
it, that was what 23, so just about
yeah.
2.5 years ago. It was 35, if I remember correctly.
It was way cheaper. Yeah,
So, and
because I
again,
remember you paid for that. You paid for that one instead of using a food credit.
yeah, because it
Yeah,
was it was I think it was 35, $40.
yeah.
And to me, that why am I going to waste a food credit? Uh,
Right.
$60. I mean, I already wasn't planning on going back to teppanyaki,
Yeah.
but
No, me neither.
this seals the deal because I'm not going to use a food credit on it,
Yeah, and
and
I'm
I'm
not
not going
paying
to.
$60 for it.
But I think again, going back to what we were talking about at the top of this segment, uh, it's so popular.
It is super popular. That I mean,
So
like literally, we got in. We literally got in where we fit in because, uh, it. Yeah. So
I mean, so I can
there was one night. There was only one night we were able to do it,
yeah.
and
So I
so
mean,
we jumped
ultimately,
in
I
on it.
can kind of understand, I guess, why they're doing what they're doing. Um, why not maximize your profitability?
Hmm.
Because you know that that meal does not cost $60.
Hell no.
You know, if we're making that meal in a restaurant per serving, even if somebody went New York strip and jumbo shrimp on every single one, um, you're still looking at maximum cost on that, probably around $15.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're gonna, people like it, might as well get that. They're gonna pay. They'll pay for it or use a food credit for it. So
And it is again dinner and a show. I don't want to
yeah.
like make it.
No, absolutely. Yeah. No,
It was entertaining,
it was
absolutely.
very entertaining.
I enjoyed it. I just I wish there was more to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you're waiting and stuff like that, it's just you're watching the show, and so it's all entertainment. But then when you get the food, it's kind of like, oh, that was kind of quick.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good call out. You because it wasn't really a long meal, right?
Mm-mm.
It was pretty. To your point, it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So next up, we've got Moderno Churrasco, Churrascaria. Sorry, this is an endless meat parade.
Ah, yes.
Brazilian style steakhouse, skewered meats carved tableside, overview of a salad bar, bacon, hearts of palm, cheeses. Uh, there's that meat getting cut.
Look, let's just talk. Let me just get this grazing stuff out of the way. You got a salad bar, and it says begin your feast with your favorite selection from the 43 item salad bar. Why? Bring on the meat. They also have the traditional Brazilian sides. You got compliment your entree with these classic, was it gaucho sides, served at your table. So you can get some of these if you want. But you got the white
These are
rice.
going to come out regardless.
Oh, these are coming out regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's white rice, black beans, sauteed mushrooms, garlic, mashed potato. Oh, that actually garlic, mashed potatoes, and fried yuca. And these are, and also enjoy our. I don't know how to say that.
Traditional Brazilian cheese bread.
Oh yeah.
That
Okay.
okay, I got to say, so they brought all this out, because we went to this restaurant on the Hawaii cruise, and I didn't really care about any of the sides. Obviously, I don't care about the salad bar. I just want the meat. But they brought out these little cheese ball bread, and they're about yay big, right?
Yeah.
Um, and they're so good. And of course, you can get more. You just ask for more, but they're dangerous,
Yeah.
especially when you want to go to eat the meat.
Yeah, because it's the bread will fill you up. That's why they made them so delicious.
Hmm.
But might as well get into the premium cuts of meat we got out here.
Let's talk about that steak first.
Yes, sir. I do not know how to say any of that stuff on that title, but it is a New York strip medallion.
A Fraldina flank steak.
And the pinchnaha, yeah, whatever. But that is Brazilian signature cut of top sirloin.
Next up is let's talk about some chickens. We got the Pernas de Galahina Parmesan crusted chicken drumettes.
And then you got the Pito de Frango Camba bacon. Wow. I don't even know. But anyways, that's bacon wrapped chicken breast, and that's always delicioso.
Then you've got the Picana de Cordillero lamb top sirloin. Delicious.
Yeah. And then you got the that oink oink baby. The what's that? The lambino de porco, which is pork loin.
I think I got this one. Linguiça, Brazilian pork sausage.
And the Baragia de porco, which is the pork belly. Pork belly is delicious.
So it's 9 cuts of meat. And we talked about this before, but we'll talk about it here right now. So you've got this little card system, right? Green light, red light, if you will. They give you a card. It's 2-sided, green on one side, red on the other.
Yep.
Keep it on green.
They
meat keeps coming, right? But what's different about here versus most Brazilian restaurants, most Brazilian steakhouses, they just keep coming, and you might get the same meat twice in a row, or where here they intentionally bring you out the 9 different cuts of meat and get you one of each to start. And you can wave it off, right? Like if you're like, I don't eat pork, you can wave that off. If you don't want to try the chicken, you can wave that off. But they're gonna first bring you out the 9 different cuts, so you get to try everything.
Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, like the ones that I've been to as well, like they did come around. I did have some of the same, but not every when they came around and wanted some of what they had, that's what I got. But at this place, if they're bringing y'all 9, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then you just let your server know, hey, I want more of this, more of this, more of this, and they'll just bring it out. So it is all you can eat. Getting back over to it, let's talk about the desserts.
Yeah, coconut flan,
rice pudding, sweet mango,
and then that chocolate coconut tres leches cake, coconut cream frosting. This does contain alcohol, people.
Yeah, but usually it was cooked with alcohol.
Yeah.
Then you've got the banana caramel meringue tartlet with dulce de leche.
It just sounds pretty good. And the crazy part is this one is only $50.
This is where, if I was looking at what we've looked at so far, they're all 50 or higher so far.
I will pay that $50.
Yeah. If you want to have an extra night out, why wouldn't you just pay the extra $50?
Yeah, I will pay that $50. That's
Now,
easy.
I will say for me, this is already on that list of, I want to go back here.
See, I know the only thing is here, I'd have to talk to the girlfriend because this might be one that I would have to do with somebody else because she doesn't eat that much. No matter how much I talk about her, she does like to eat, but she doesn't. I don't think this will be something. That's why I haven't gone to like. That's why we haven't gone to Texas Day Brazil or any of those uh Brazilian steakhouses that we have out here, just
Well,
because
and how is she from a meat eater perspective? Because this is a
yeah,
restaurant
that's
that's
what
great for
that's that
carnivores.
yeah, right. I don't and she does eat meat, but she's been more on the like she does more fish than anything. So
Yeah, so I think if that's the case, then probably for sure this is not a spot for her because it is a lot of food.
yeah.
Even if you only have one of each cut, that's still 9 pieces of meat.
Yeah,
Um,
and right there, that's almost worth the $50 right there.
so I would say I think you have to go.
Yeah.
So you figure that out because worst case scenario, maybe that night you can come with me and Jenny, or we'll figure it out. But
Yeah.
you can't miss out on that one.
Absolutely.
Uh, so sticking with meat on the mind, let's take a look at Cagney's Steakhouse, which is really
Oh
the
yeah.
classic American splurge.
Oh yeah.
This is,
This one was good. This one was good. So
uh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
it's a traditional steakhouse feel. It's got the rich woods, upscale atmosphere. It's got those cuts
Yeah.
of meat. We're going to talk about them. The service is amazing.
Yep.
And if you normally cruise on like Carnival or RCCL, they've got the Fahrenheit 555 or Chops Grill. This is in line, if not better. I would say this is a. I feel like it's a celebration restaurant. This is where you want to go to have to celebrate your anniversary, or
Hmm.
maybe to propose to that special someone. This is the restaurant to do that at, I think.
Absolutely. This is actually where we had your birthday celebration when we went on the Alaska cruise. So
Yes.
um,
And I just wish my steak had been better. And
right.
frankly, I will say I went back right on this last cruise. The service was better. The food was better in general. My overall experience was better. So I'm going to chalk it up to a one-off on the Bliss that unfortunately just didn't go well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's take a
Absolutely.
look at the menu.
Absolutely. I'm gonna I kind of run through these appetizers because these are though I'll hit on a couple that I think are probably going to be the ones that are really good. Um, I know Mark, I know you like crab cakes. So that might be something that would be up your up your alley.
Not sure where you were going with that.
Yeah. But this is it comes with a radish salad and lemon mustard cream, which sounds like those are probably pretty good. The jumbo shrimp trio, classic cocktail shrimp. That's cool.
It's
Excuse
basic.
me.
It's three big shrimp that's on a
Yeah.
cocktail bowl with cocktail sauce in the middle.
Right.
It's good. The shrimp are big, but I feel like for
That's
what's
not. Yeah.
I'll tell you what my favorites were in a minute. I'll let you
Okay.
finish.
Okay. Then you got grilled thick cut bacon, homemade steak sauce. And then you got lobster bisque, which I'm not gonna lie, I'll be going here for sure, and I will probably be trying that. I will bring my lactate.
Lactaid.
Yeah. The baked onion soup, and with the Gruyere, I can't remember how to say it, but
Gruyere.
cheese Gruyere, cheese crouton. I'm a big fan of French onion soup, so but yeah, but this probably would be the lobster bisque, like I said. You got the iceberg wedge, basic, and then you got your Caesar, again, basic.
So here with the appetizers, they're going to generally let you get two.
Oh, nice.
And so it's any two you want. If you want to do, two salads, I guess you could. If you wanted to do a soup and a salad, you could. Personally, my high recommendation: grilled thick cut bacon, amazing, and the lobster bisque, amazing. I've tried the crab cake, it's good. I've had the jumbo shrimp trio, meh. It's just some big shrimp, you know.
Sure.
I feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah.
If you want something to really, and the baked onion soup, I will say I know that my mom had it. Um, and my mom is she used to love Red Robin's French onion soup. Um, it is not a French onion soup, so let's be clear, but it is a baked onion soup, so it's very similar.
Yeah.
And so very, very good. So I would personally say for your money, especially if you're not using a food credit and you're going to do the a la carte, go with the thick cut bacon and lobster bisque.
Yeah. So yeah, those are your appetizers. Then your entrees. Now remember, these are all premium black Angus beef. You're getting here. You got your ribeye. You have your petite filet mignon. I'm just kidding. Filet mignon. You also have, I guess, regular. It's, I guess, bigger piece filet mignon, and then you got your New York strip. I don't. Oh, they don't have the tomahawk no more.
They do not. I've heard that they're talking about bringing it back, but that it wasn't selling enough. So,
Oh, because that's what I got, and that was absolutely delicious. Let's now.
you choose your meat and then you choose your sauce.
Yeah, I know, Mark, you're not a big sauce guy, but why don't you tell them what the sauces are, my guy?
You've got a béarnaise, a green peppercorn, chimichurri, a port wine jus, a house-made steak sauce, and that maitre d butter. Which I will get a maitre d butter because I feel like uh, in a steakhouse, want to feel a little bit fancier.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Now I just want to run through these because like some people don't know, and so there you want to get when you get a steak, you want to get it to your liking, of course. So what I normally get, I've come down to medium rare. Um, so but you have
You're
rare,
welcome.
which well, actually, it wasn't that the medium rare. I think was you, but actually, what started me on medium was my boy Jay. Man, if we could find him because he kind of dropped us off, but he was the one that got me to do a medium steak the first time because we were at Texas Roadhouse. I'd only known well done just because my parents and no, and I listen. I hadn't had. I didn't really, and after that, I've never done well done anything, except for like the stuff that has to be well done, like chicken and stuff. But rare is just seared on the outside, red and cool on the inside. You got medium rare, like I get now, which is red, warm center, and slightly firm. You got medium, which again, if you're having a steak, this is the one. Like this is where, I mean, like this changed my
Do
life.
not go any further.
Yeah, medium was the hot pink the pink hot center. It's a little bit firmer than medium rare, and then I really medium well. I can't really okay. If you're gonna do it, whatever. But cook throughout, a slight hint of pink in the center, and then well done. It's fully cooked through, no pink, and you might as well have just
need a hockey puck.
It's yeah. I went to eat with I went to go eat with Jerry and his bowling buddies when they were in town for the bowling tournament last year, and like we went to I had a medium rare, what we get, prime rib or something like that, and everybody else got well done. And I was like, guys, no.
Well done prime rib.
I don't remember. I didn't remember. Yeah, one of them got well done prime, and I was just like, no, guys, let's come
That's
down,
that's
come."
painful.
I was like, dude, I mean, like medium. I was like, even medium well, but like, don't get. I mean, it was like medium. Like I told him, I said, medium changed my life. I do medium rare now, but again, yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
Tyra
Tyrus.
says anything past medium is ruined.
And this is something that this is, and I'm glad Tyrus chimed in on this. And I need more black people to get on board with this. I need black people to understand we don't have to eat everything well done. Not everything has to be well done. A little bit of pink. Like I remember when I worked at Red Robin and somebody see a little bit of pink in their burger and they're like, "Oh, if I get sick, I'm on." I'm like, "Bro, you're not gonna. It's cooked. It's cooked. You're not gonna get sick from this." So like the fact of the matter is like, yes, like well done. A lot of people get in the black community, but we need to change that. We can come up to
Please,
medium. Medium's good.
please, our black brothers and sisters, please let's try to come down a little. Try the medium well.
Yeah, you know
Come down
what?
to medium
Okay,
well. I
okay,
would
yeah.
accept that for a first step.
Okay. Yeah, if you come down medium well, you go down to medium, that's you can come down. I mean, like I started at medium and I went to medium rare pretty quickly. But like again, I remember I did go to Texas de Brazil. It was for a birthday, and um all the black people, like every other black person except for there was what, two, four, six. There were six of us. There was two that would order. They were ordering like the medium rares, and they actually even had beef carpaccio, and I tried that for the first time, and that was delicious. But then like the other three were like well done everything, and I was like, guys. And even one of the girls, I was like, just try. I'm telling you, just try this medium. Try this medium. And she put it, and she was like, oh, I can't, and like spit it out. And I was like,
And I do understand for some people it is a texture thing. If you've never had a steak less than well done or medium well, you're it's going to be a little weird for you because there is a texture difference.
right.
But if you can, get over that and
I'm telling
try
you,
push through
I'm
the
telling you.
flavor profile.
Oh, I mean, and just when you cut that with the knife, just I mean, like literally the first time I had medium, like we got the steak, everybody got their steaks, and like they made sure they watched me. They watched me, like they were like, let's see, make sure you're good. And so like literally I put it in and just like and it just slid through, and I was like, oh my God. And then I cut the
Yeah,
little
you didn't
piece
need a
off.
serrated knife to
Yeah.
hack it.
No, literally, like you just like that you had the serrated knife regardless, but it just slides right through, cut a piece off, put him, and I'm telling you, like it was just like, oh
Melts.
my God. Like it that's literally that one bite. That one bite changed everything. Like I have not gone back to medium well done anything at all.
And
At all.
Tyra says, get your prime rib medium, and if you don't want the pink, use the au jus. Here's what I would recommend.
Dip,
I
dip, dip. No more
I
pink.
I would say this: if you want to get prime rib and you don't like the pink, get the heel cut, which is the end cut, and that's fine. It's still if it's on the medium rare or medium piece, because usually what they do at big restaurants is they cook a whole prime rib, they cook it to medium rare, and they cook it to medium well, and most people are wanting those middle cuts either way. But if you're wanting to get more flavor, but also you want to try and avoid the pink, go to the medium rare cut, but ask for the heel, the end. Trust me, that will change your life. I don't know if you've ever done that,
You
James.
said medium rare.
Go to the medium rare, the big one that's cooked to medium rare, but ask for the end cut, the heel cut.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyre says black folk
I've never
ruin
done that before,
steaks with steak
but
sauce, and that's not just black folk.
now remember, if you need steaks, no, a lot of people ruin their steak with steak sauce.
I didn't
Like
know
if you need steak sauce,
I didn't know growing up that steak shouldn't have steak sauce. I didn't eat a lot of steak growing up
nah,
because
neither did I.
we weren't rich like you. But when we did have steak, my dad would slather on the A1. And I really didn't
Yeah,
like the
just
taste of
click, click,
A1.
click, click, click.
But then as I got
I
older,
don't mind the taste of A1, but it's definitely not.
if a
Yeah, it's
if your
definitely not the one.
steak is cooked correctly, if it's seasoned correctly, which
Mm-hmm.
really should just be salt and pepper,
Mm-hmm.
but if your steak it's a good
Mm-hmm.
cut, it's cooked correct, it's seasoned correct,
Yep.
it don't need
Yep.
nothing else.
Yep. Nah, I mean, like you go to Texas Roadhouse, like those are like I really enjoy the Texas Roadhouse steaks. They are seasoned to perfection. The you can tell they're kind of cooked with some time, a little butter, draped on top when it comes. But yeah, no, those are so yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to make sure I put that disclaimer out there. Make sure you stick to the higher end of like medium. If it's your first time, I'll take a medium well. I don't care. But like
Well done needs to
medium,
go away.
yeah, medium rare. I know people that do rare. I'm not a huge fan of rare. I like the most I will go is medium rare.
So there are other
Let's go with those features
yeah, there are
selection.
other
Yeah.
items on the menu that, are meat related, but they're not those prime cuts of steak, the black angus steak. So we've got a
Stupid.
slow roasted prime rib with au jus. This one is black Angus steak or beef.
Yeah. And then you got the surf and turf, which is a filet mignon and a lobster tail, but this one is a $25 supplement.
Yeah.
So
Next up is the double cut Australian lamb chops with the pearl barley risotto.
and the red wine
Absolutely.
sauce.
They got some seafood. It's a
Uh,
steakhouse, but they got some there.
of course they do. And that's you got that grilled fisherman's platter. You got the shrimp, your scallops, your calamari, your branzino, your crab cake, mustard remoulade, uh, yeah, remoulade, and the sweet chili dip. Actually, damn, that sounds kind of good.
And then, of course, the grilled jumbo shrimp skewer with grilled asparagus, sauteed mushrooms, garlic herb, drawn butter.
And then again, you can add a lobster tail to any entree, but it's just a $25 supplement.
So the sides, so you get to choose, I think, two, maybe three sides with your.
I remember
Yeah,
two.
I know for sure it's two. I can't remember if they'll let you do a third. But you've got baked russet potato, truffle mashed potato, parmesan dusted truffle fries, pearl barley risotto, sauteed garlic mushrooms, cream spinach, and steamed broccoli.
That's all the good
That
fixings.
that
All
risotto
the
is
good.
good. That steamed broccoli is good. The
I'm sure that truffle mashed potatoes is fire.
yes, yes,
I'm sure
I'm
of
sure
it.
the parmesan dusted truffle fries are too.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Then of course we got to hit them desserts,
And this
baby.
restaurant probably has the best dessert lineup.
Yeah, I'm looking at it going, delicioso. We got that raspberry crema brulee, which I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably end up. I might have to just. Hey, can I get some dessert? Um, the seven layer chocolate cake with whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. You got the apple pie, just good old fashioned apple pie with whipped cream or vanilla ice
And their
cream,
number one
and the
seller,
OMG caramel butterscotch cheesecake with vanilla custard. Yeah, yeah,
that one is
that's
they
going.
they will tell you that's the number one. And usually, again, you can get more than one dessert.
I'm gonna have to put that. I'm gonna have to put that in my mouth for sure.
This one, $60 cover charge, so it's a little
Yeah,
bit more. For some reason, same
but
price as
it's
teppanyaki.
but this is
I would spend the $60 here.
yeah,
I'm going to use a food credit here,
absolutely.
but
Yeah,
I'd
yeah, of
be
course.
open
But
to potentially.
yeah, dropping some paper on that.
Now, Tyrus is saying what folks don't know: prime rib cooked past medium in a lot of places are at least 1 day old. They take the leftover medium rare from the prior day and cook it up. I don't know what restaurants he's eating at, but I can tell you, having run a buffet at a top end casino, we certainly never did that. Um, and maybe they do that on Carnival where Tyrus is used to cruising, and that would make sense. But I have a very hard time accepting that they're keeping
Yeah,
those cuts and recooking them the next
reusing them.
day. But
Yeah,
you know, uh,
What's the next one? La Casina
yes.
or
So next we're gonna go Italiano. Um, so this is
do
La
do 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 do
Cucina.
do
Uh,
do do
like the
do 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 do
decor,
do
very
do
very
do.
chic. Feels very Italiano.
Go. All right.
I have never eaten at La Cucina personally. I I feel like part of it is on the Bliss. There were more specialty dining than what's on this ship, and oh, Tyrus has rolled him under the bus. He's saying they do that at Outback.
Oh,
I hope they don't still do that.
yeah.
I mean, to be clear, Tyrus worked at Outback in
Oh, it did?
Milpitas, California, but that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it's still possible, but
I didn't know you
hopefully
worked. I
not.
didn't know you worked at Outback.
Yes, that was his first serving gig.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I remember. So at the time, I think I was living with him, and maybe I was living with him or I wasn't yet. I can't remember, but I remember having to help him study because at least back then they were still doing paper checks that you'd have to give to the kitchen for them to cook the food.
Oh, damn.
And so each check counted as $20. So if you lost one of your checks, you basically had to come out of pocket $20. But point
I'm
is,
sorry. What?
yeah. But point is, I remember having to study with Tyrus, helping him to memorize the menu and memorize all the different codes that you would shorthand that you would have to write on the check to give to the kitchen.
Oh, that's yeah. No, I
And then,
like
but they
I like
still had a
computer systems.
POS where they had to key the stuff in still.
The what?
I don't know. This was 20 years ago. So,
Yeah, it's still dumb.
times have changed, but
Yeah.
let's talk Italian. Let's talk La Cucina. Let's start off with the zuppa, insalate, and pastas. So first we've got, and just because I love speaking Italiano, they've got the pasta I fagioli with the cannellini, bean soup, pancetta, and pasta.
The mozzarella caprese, which is with the heirloom tomatoes and the basil there. That's good.
Calamari fritti with some marinara sauce. That's basically fried calamari.
Yeah. The ensalada con pere noce e gorgonzola, which is a mixed greens, pear, walnuts, gorgonzola cheese, and your choice of dressing.
Then you've got that spaghetti carbonara with pancetta, egg yolk, black pepper, pecorino cheese.
And then the risotto e fugii de Bosco, which is a wild mushroom risotto.
Absolutely. Moving on, we've got some 12 inchers in the pizza department. You've got margarita, mozzarella, fresh tomatoes, basil.
That threw me off the first time I remember ever heard margarita. I was like, what? Pizza? Mm-hmm. Huh? And then you got that vegetale, which is mozzarella, peppers, onions, mushrooms, black olives, and garlic.
If I was going to do it, it'd have to be the meat lovers with mozzarella, pepperoni, sausage, ham, mild peppers, onions.
Only, always.
Then you've got the secondi, which is these are going to be more of your like entrees.
Yeah, that's one hell of a title for that first one. That's salmone griglitz. Never mind. Basically, what it is.
Come on, you got to push through it, man.
Okay, salmone grigliato con crema di cannellini e this is bad.
You're so close.
Crocastino di Paschetto.
Prosciutto.
Oh, is that what? Sorry. My bad. Prosciutto. Yeah. Yeah, that was painful.
What is that?
That's grilled salmon, white beans, and crispy cured ham.
Nice. Then you've got the gamberi fra di violo, sautéed shrimp, spicy tomato sauce, and linguine.
Spicy tomato sauce. Then you got the scallopina de Mariale Mars Marsala, which is a sautéed pork scallopini, dry Marsala sauce, and mushrooms.
Then you've got the contro filetto di manzo al pepe verde, New York strip steak, green peppercorn sauce, blue cheese, ravioli.
Mm. Actually, something I ain't gonna lie. Pollo
Cacciatore.
cacciatore, which is chicken simmered with fresh tomatoes, rosemary, garlic sauce, peppers, and onions.
Osso buco alla maladese. Braised lamb shank, lemon, garlic, and parsley, grimolta, saffron risotto.
And then, of course, you got that beef lasagna, beef lasagna al forno, which is beef bolognese. You got the Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cream sauce in there. And of course, as most of the other restaurants, if you want to add a lobster tail, you can do that. Add that to any entree.
$25.
$25.
For the dolce, which is also known as desserts,
Tiramisu, lady fingers, lady fingers is crazy. Espresso and mascarpone cream.
I gotta ask, where's the X? There is no. It's not espresso.
Oh, did I say X?
Espresso.
Espresso. I've always just Anyway,
Panna cotta alla vaniglia, blackberry marsala, compote, merengue crunch. James, leave the gun.
cannoli.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Cannoli. Yeah. So sweet ricotta filled. Was it pistachios, chocolate, and tutti frutti?
Then you've got the torta de ricotta con creme al limon, ricotta cheesecake, lemon curd, and milk chocolate sauce. Cover charge here only $40. I may have to try this one out for the $40. Because this will be my third cruise with NCL, and I haven't tried a La Cucina. Maybe I need to just try it and do a pay to play for this one.
Yeah, I feel that. I could definitely see doing that as well.
And Tyra says Italians across the world are doing the hand gesture and yelling at the screen, but they applaud your effort.
I'm sure they are. Yeah, he's ruining it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. I apologize about that.
I apologize on his behalf.
Thank you.
Next up, we have and again, I cannot speak highly enough about this restaurant.
Yeah, we know because you talk about it every single time.
I'm always gonna talk it. And Jenny says I'd be up to try La Cucina for $40.
Cool, and I think that might be a play. But I'm gonna go ahead and introduce this one. I believe this has become your favorite restaurant. This is Le Bistro.
It is, and I will say, looking at this restaurant, and this is an image from this specific one on this ship. I will say the decor is nice, but it's actually kind of disappointing compared to the Jefferson Bistro on the Pride of America. I'm not hating at all.
It feels like a little too light in there.
I would agree. It's very bright. I'm hoping it's maybe they increase the lighting for the photo
Just for
or
the
something.
photo, yeah.
Because as you said, this is probably my favorite. It's got an elegant, romantic setting. It is arguably NCL's most upscale venue. There is a very strict dress code in this restaurant.
This also has a $60 cover charge on it. Just
putting that out there. So this is your higher end one. It's got a premium wine list. And this again, James, as I was referencing before, this and Cagney's, and maybe this even more so, is the restaurant that you want to go to for those anniversaries or maybe marriage proposals, things of that nature. When you really want to make that impression and have that lasting memory. This is
the spot.
So I'll get us started with the Les bistro entrees, soupes et salades. So appetizers, soups, and salads. Um, Steak tartare à contour, hand cut beef, traditional garnish, grilled baguette. Be aware that the steak tartare, French steak tartare, is not necessarily what you might think. I was thinking it was thin cut, rare cuts of meat. It was
Right.
not. It was,
That's beef carpaccio you're thinking of.
yeah, it was, it was a puck of like rare
Look like
meat.
cat food.
Yeah, look like
Yeah.
cat food. This one's
Yeah.
for you, James. I know you've been waiting.
Yeah. Escargot. I don't know how to say that one. Borguinia? Borg I don't know. But that's escargot with that herb garlic butter.
What is
I,
escargot?
that's that snails, bruh.
And you've talked about wanting to eat snails, so I really feel
Yeah,
like this is going
I'm
to be the
going.
time.
I'm
Don't
going.
don't do it before. Hold out for
Oh
this.
no, I'm going. It's happening.
I will say this next one I had on this last cruise. I am not generally a fan of uh, French onion soup, but man, so this is soupa all'onion granate, baked onion soup, beef consomme, Gruyere cheese, and croutons. Oh my gosh,
Cruise.
so amazing. Going back to La Cucina for a moment, Tyra says it's really good. There is no dress code. Please dress respectfully, or you will be looked at.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that French onion soup, that is the business.
You got that soupe ox con ket. How do you say? Quatre uh, Campeones. That's a cream of mushroom soup.
You've got the cromasque de Chavet, goat cheese croquettes, beets, Granny Smith apple, arugula, rosemary infused honey.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a
obviously a salad.
salad. Yeah, I was like, huh? And then you got the salade de envy. Yeah, I guess. And that's it's a Belgian uh, endive salad, and you have Roquefort cheese and toasted walnuts.
And again, here you can get two of these appetizers. So,
Oh,
so for me,
snails and soup.
there you go. Snails and soup is probably the way to go for you. Um, Next, we've got the Les Plates Principaux. So these are their main courses.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not trying these names for sure.
you got the filet de boucoufle, beef tenderloin, fondant potato, mushrooms, Perigold sauce.
I'm not gonna even try this next one, but it looks
Côte
like
de porc rôti.
there we go. And you got the roasted pork chop, green pepper corn sauce, uh, twice fried potato, interesting, and seasonal vegetables.
Carré de agneau rôti et sauris de agneau à savoureuse marocaine.
What? Oh, that's hilarious.
In English,
What
James?
that would be braised shank of roasted lamb chop with Moroccan spices, dried fruit, sweet potatoes, and cilantro,
Coquavin,
which is a red wine braised chicken, mushrooms, potatoes, pearl onions. Actually, pearl onions are really underrated, as well as bacon.
Sol Green Blois.
That is a sauteed sole, lemon caper butter, croutons, and chateau potatoes.
Filet de loup de mer.
That is a Mediterranean sea bass, black olive. How do you say tapenade? But yeah,
Tapenade.
tapenade. Crushed. Crushed lemon potatoes. That actually sounds pretty good too. Artichoke, tomatoes. Oh, tomato confit and zucchini and pesto.
Homard Thermidor.
That is lobster thermidor with a mushroom cream sauce and pilaf rice. Now, this one is again, this involves lobster, so therefore it will be a $25 supplement for this one.
This is a whole lobster.
Oh, okay, lobster thermidor, right? That's the one that they cut down the middle.
Napoleon de legumes.
That is a Napoleon of portobello mushroom and vegetable puff pastry, goat cheese, red pepper, sweet potato, and beret blanco sauce,
Uh, Next up, we've got the patisseries.
which in English is desserts.
Frasier.
Got that strawberries with diplomat cream. What the and pistachio almond sponge cake.
Marquise au chocolat.
That is a 70% dark chocolate cremua, rice crunch, chambord raspberry sauce.
I'm gonna tell you that's the dessert I had on this last one,
Yeah.
and it basically looks like a chocolate turd, but it is amazingly delicious. Torre Belle Helena.
That is fortified wine, poached pear with spices, vanilla ice cream, and warm chocolate sauce.
I might have to get that one next time because I
That
saw
sounds,
somebody else have it, and I was like,
yeah,
I was
looks
having
good.
dessert envy. Il flottatine.
That is a airy
Merengue.
meringue. Yeah, meringue pillow floating in ice vanilla crema, uh, anglaise, raspberry coulis.
Acete de fromage.
That is, oh, I know fromage. That is a cheese selected selection of Camembert, goat cheese, Roquefort, and Munster.
Cremes, glacis et sorbets.
These are so you have your choice sorted ice cream flavors: vanilla, uh, chocolate, strawberry and lemon sorbet. So yeah, like I
As you
said
already
earlier, that
mentioned,
one's that is
$60.
a $60, but that sounds like a food credit to me, baby.
So I've got I've got a surprise, and we'll go into this in just a moment. But before we go into it, I wanted to kind of gauge from you, where your head is at right now, having gone through all of these menus. Um, if we know you're going to have three food credits, so which three are you thinking you want to use your food credits on?
Um, Cagney's, La Bistro, and probably the Moderno. But not gonna lie, they were probably like I. There's a part of me that feels like I would go to. I mean, depending on what the $50 got me, I could definitely see going to Ginza for sure.
Yeah, and that's where, again, reach out to NCL and just ask them. Or, there are so many NCL group pages on Facebook. Um, you know, we have a group page, and there might be
Yep.
somebody on there who already knows and has been. But certainly there are other group pages, and you can go onto them and you can say, hey, who's been to Ginza?
Yeah,
What do you
absolutely.
get? And I'm
Yeah,
sure somebody can speak to that. Worst case, you can always call NCL and say, hey, if I use a food credit or if I do the cover charge, what am I getting for that? Is it one app, two apps? How many
yeah,
rolls? Is it all I can
absolutely.
eat?
Yeah, because
Because
that'll change everything. Like if it's like a all you can eat type situation, I'm in.
I'm
But
I'm still personally less on Ginza and more on the sushi bar directly.
yeah, I feel you on that too. But again, remember that those are the ones that you would use. Those are the ones that you would use your dining credits on. Those are specialty dinings. But again, remember you also have the O'Shanahan's Neighborhood Bar and Grill. You have the Garden Cafe. You have Aqua and uh, was that
Ver-
Versailles, Versailles, which is the main
Versailles.
Versailles, the main two big main dining rooms.
Yeah, and
Um,
we can definitely on a future episode pull up the sample dining room because here's
yeah,
the thing:
that's what I was looking for because I didn't see anything on
people
those, and
post them all over the internet. Now, here's the thing:
that was like
with the
far.
dining rooms, uh,
Those change.
those change. However, so there's a left side of the menu and a right side of the menu. The appetizers, and then there are a section of entrees. Those are the same every single night. And then on the right side of the menu, that's where you're going to have here's what we have tonight.
Yeah,
So,
don't be afraid to ask. Like I did. I mean, I was like, "Yo, I really want to try this, but I also want to try this." And do not be afraid to ask that because they will hook you up.
yeah,
Um,
and with the complimentary restaurants, you can have first dinner, second dinner, third dinner. Like, don't feel like you got to go skimpy.
yeah, no, hey, it's complimentary for a reason, baby.
Absolutely. Um, so for me, I am definitely going Le Bistro, Cagney's, and Moderno. Those are my three food credits. I think obviously I've got to discuss it with the wife, but I think she's probably on board for that. And then I think I might look to add a fourth night of dining at La Cucina to give it a try. Um,
Yeah, there's a part of me that thinks that. I mean, for $40, I mean,
yeah, I
that seems like one I would. I mean, if I were able to get another food credit there, then yes. But if I'm not, I'd be willing to pay $40 for that.
yeah, I might be open to doing the sushi bar, but my problem with the sushi bar is I can get sushi anywhere.
Right,
I don't, and yeah, I can go to an Italian restaurant almost anywhere, and that's why those to me are not on the top of
right,
my list.
right.
Um,
I can't
so,
go to there's not going to be very many French restaurants out there just kind of floating out there.
mm-mm.
Um, there are steakhouses, but this is one of those steakhouses that's high end services was great. And pretty much that seems like it's the service is great on all of them, as well as the the yeah, again, there's also Brazilian barbecue places all over the place, but not always like they're not always going to bring you these meats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Tyra says that you get three credits, but you can always bump that up to five. I wasn't aware of that, so I'll have to look into
No.
that. I don't know what the price difference is or anything like that.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then that might be worth looking into.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I did mention I have a surprise for you, because
Surprise.
so you are going to be staying in a suite this time. You're
Yeah.
going a little bit baller status,
Yeah.
and with the suite there is a specialty restaurant that we're going to get to eat at for breakfast and lunch every day. Now you don't have to. You can go have breakfast, at the normal dining room or at the buffet.
Why?
Good question. But you could. I
Yeah.
want to make sure you know your options, right? You don't
Yeah. Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to. So what I'm going to show you right now is the Havens breakfast and lunch menus, uh, because again, I want to entice people to get sweets. I'm not telling you have to, but there are so many perks and benefits that come along with it. That yes, you're going to pay more, but the experience you're going to get is so amazing.
Hmm.
Um, so the reason I'm going to show you these Haven menus is because they are the same as what I had at Cagney's on the last cruise in a suite.
And
So
these are the breakfast and lunch menus, right?
correct.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the breakfast. So you've got beverages, you've got your French press coffee,
Can
assorted
you make that
teas.
bigger?
Let's see. I can. It
There
gets a
we go.
little,
No,
but
I can still. Yeah,
freshly squeezed juices.
I'm down.
So I had a freshly squeezed glass of OJ every morning.
Nice tall glass of OJ. Blah blah blah. Yakety smackety.
So James, first up, we've got our morning specialities.
That's that post egg. I don't know,
Muriette.
Mariette, which is a country grilled bread, bacon, mushrooms, and uh bordelaise
Bordelaise sauce.
bordelaise sauce.
You got your avocado toast, poached egg, feta cheese, multigrain bread.
White girl. That's a fancy white girl breakfast. Traditional eggs Benedict, poached eggs, Canadian bacon, toasted English muffin, and hollandaise, and country potatoes.
Shrimp toast,
Scrimp toast?
basted egg, avocado, cilantro, kimchi aioli.
I don't know. That sounds like I might have to try that one of those days. You got your egg white frittata, which is a with melted leeks, sauteed mushrooms, spinach, and ricotta cheese.
This next one, 3 egg omelet. It
Ooh,
lists a bunch of stuff. You can have as much of it as you want in this 3 egg omelet.
nice.
Ham, bacon, chorizo, onions, spinach, tomatoes, bell peppers, avocado, mushrooms, cheese, country potatoes. For the cheeses, you've got American, provolone, Swiss, mozzarella, cheddar.
Ham, bacon, chorizo, onion. I'm getting all. I want all of that.
Mine
And
mine had bacon, chorizo, and I think I did like 2 or 3 cheeses.
yeah, that's pretty good. And then oh no, steak and eggs. 6 ounce New York strip steak, 2 eggs, any style, and country potatoes. Yes, sir.
I had that many mornings. Classic eggs, 2 eggs, any style, choice of bacon, sausage links, or ham.
Give me
And
all
when
three.
and country potatoes, when they bring out the sausage links, you tell them how many you want.
Oh, really?
Hey, can I get 6 sausage links or the bacon? They just bring out a pile of bacon.
Just-
Uh,
Can you bring me all three?
Next up, we've got hot off the griddle
Oh,
waffles and fresh berries with whipped
okay.
cream.
I don't need waffles with fresh berries. I just need Waffles are fine. I don't need the whipped cream either. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why. Just never really been a fan.
Okay, you can ask for it on the side.
Yeah. Anyways, and you got the buttermilk pancakes. That's that
With
walnut butter and caramelized bananas.
Tahitian vanilla French toast, cinnamon raisin brioche, berry
Yes.
compote, mascarpone cheese.
Don't need the berry compote. Don't need the mascarpone cheese. Just give me the French toast. Here you got your sides, baby. Got them hash browns, country potatoes, grits, bacon, ham, and sausage links.
And of course, the coffee in this restaurant is Starbucks coffee, and you can get an espresso single, double, cappuccino, or cafe latte. The thing that it doesn't mention that is immensely important to understand is there is also a buffet line that is set up within the restaurant where you've got your cereals, right? If you want a little bowl of cereal, and I had a little bowl of cereal almost every morning with all of my other stuff. But it also has a fruit line with lots of different fruits. It's got yogurt parfaits and yogurt cups. It's got your pastries with croissants and all of that kind of stuff. So that is there as well. So you basically you sit down right away. They ask, what do you want to drink? And I was getting a glass of OJ and a prosecco every morning so that I can make my own mimosa. Um, trust me,
Another mimosa?
trust me, get it separately because you get a full glass of champagne and a full glass of fresh squeeze OJ rather than what they're going to bring you from the bar, which is,
A small glass of
half to 3/4 of prosecco, and then they're using that bar OJ, which is not freshly squeezed.
yeah. Give me that. Okay, so yeah, bring me a prosecco, a fresh squeezed orange juice, and an extra glass.
Why you need an extra glass?
Why not? Oh, you just drinking the orange juice, pouring it in?
Yeah, you just pour the OJ straight in and
Oh, okay. I was thinking, just sips, take a couple sips and then just yeah.
you fancy. So we would order our drinks right away. They'd go to get those. We'd figure out what we were going to eat, and then they'd come back, take our food order, and then they'd go. And then as soon as they took our food order, we'd go to the buffet line,
Grab a
pick
couple
out some
things.
stuff, come back,
Come out,
eat that.
there you go.
By the time we finish, boom, here comes the food.
There you
Drinks
go.
are there. Time to go.
Here comes the sun. Do do
And
do do.
again, it's in the Cagney Steakhouse where you're going to get really good top end servers. Again, I can't speak highly enough about that.
Did you get the same server every time, or did you get different servers?
No, I think we had over the 7 breakfasts that we had. I think we had 3 servers.
Okay.
And one of them I think was 3 or 4 times.
Unlike when at the Haven restaurant where they like straight up know you or get to know you, basically.
I mean, they got. I will say we had this one server. Her name was Juliet, and she went out of her way, even on the days that she wasn't our server. She went out of her way to come over and talk to my kid to make my kid feel special.
There you go. That's what's
Like,
up.
yeah, it was a very good experience. Again, when I talk about getting a suite, just the level of experience you're going to have, it's next level.
Is that one of those? Hey, let me speak to your manager. I need to talk to them because I need to praise you.
Yeah, ultimately. So we
I
looked at
want to praise you like I should.
we looked at the breakfast menu.
Give me that lunch menu.
So this again, every single day on this ship, including embarkation day, because we're going to get on the ship probably somewhere, early afternoon, somewhere between 11 and 1. If you get on and you're ready to go, they're serving lunch until 2.
Oh.
So you got to get in there because you can get this first lunch.
Yeah.
So let me zoom it in a little bit for you.
Ooh.
So first up, we've got that mushroom flatbread with shiitake, beach, porcini, button, fontina cheese sauce, and micro basil.
That's a lot of mushrooms on that flatbread. Got that seafood frito misto. That is fried calamari, mussels. Wait, are these all fried?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Fried calamari, mussels, shrimp, scallops, onions, zucchini, garlic, marinara. Oh, garlic marinara sauce.
Then you've got that crudité, which is a raw and marinated vegetables with a creamy dipping sauce.
There you go. You got that super salad menu. You got that golden chicken consomme, and that's chicken dumplings, leeks, carrots, and celery.
Lobster bisque, creamy lobster soup with cream free.
And then you got that mozzarella and prosciutto, and that is heirloom tomatoes, roasted peppers, arugula, basil, pesto.
And of course, Jenny checking in says the mushroom flatbread was delicious. Where are we at? Cobb salad?
Yep.
Grilled chicken breast, bacon, hard-boiled egg, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, avocado, Roquefort cheese, and choice of dressing.
Can't go wrong there. You got that Caesar salad, you got that romaine lettuce, Parmesan cheese. I should know this already. Garlic croutons. Now, do they actually have anchovies on it, or is it because that's in the?
That's a traditional.
Oh, I've never had anchovies on there. I might have to get that anyways. With the Caesar dressing, available with grilled salmon, which has a star next to it. I wonder what. That's probably because
undercooked meat. Blah blah
blah.
Yeah.
Chicken breasts or shrimp. Ooh,
and excellent. It says available with. Yes, I want all 3.
Give me all of it.
And yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Israeli couscous salad, roasted shrimp, chickpea, edamame, cucumber, tomato, citrus dressing.
Interesting.
Now we've got some sandwiches.
That brie burger. That's that beef burger with triple cream and brie. You got that caramelized onions, that smoked chili. Oh God, dang, that sounds smoked chili mayonnaise, sesame brioche bun, and them golden French fries. Cheese substitute made available upon request, so you can get some other kind of cheese on there if you don't want the brie.
Yes, a French dip, which I had.
I know that's where you got that.
I had that a couple times.
Probably a few times. Yep.
Thinly sliced, slow roasted prime rib with au jus, mayonnaise. Get that out of there. French roll, golden French fries.
And that, as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Have that." Oh, okay. That sesame crusted fish sandwich, grilled. Oh, that pickled ginger slaw. Man, that's wasabi mayonnaise and golden French fries. Yes, that will be had.
Got some entrees, shrimp scampi, which I had. So good.
Sure
Angel hair pasta, zucchini, white wine garlic sauce.
Then pan-seared scallops. So you got that cauliflower puree, golden raisin caper sauce.
Mm-hmm. Grilled salmon, roasted Napa cabbage, tomato, avocado, cilantro, ginger vinaigrette.
I can guarantee you Tianka will have that. Chicken mayonnaise. That's thyme and lemon breading and arugula salad.
Here you go, James. Barbecue veal spare ribs. Tangy mustard sauce, homemade coleslaw, golden French fries.
Those will be had too. Roasted spaghetti squash, Parmesan cheese, basil, and chunky tomato sauce. That's interesting. I've heard about the spaghetti, the squash spaghetti. Like they make the noodles out of the root vegetable, if you will.
So,
Yes.
you, as being in a suite,
Yes.
you will be getting to partake in that every day, breakfast and
Yes.
lunch.
I'm gonna gain
Um,
so much weight on this cruise.
now, look, I only gained 2 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I didn't try to limit myself.
You just went.
I will say I didn't eat 3 desserts every dinner and stuff like
Right.
that, but I very often, if I had a hankering, I'd go over to the buffet and grab some soft serve.
Well, I can't tell you because I will have the lactate. I will lose some weight.
Offsetting what you're putting in.
Because there will be cream cheese had, the cheesecake will be had, the lobster bisque will be had.
There will be poop. So I didn't include that in our rundown for tonight because I wanted to surprise you with it. I want, again, you've never done a suite, you've
My
never done
eyes
the
are.
haven.
I'm tearing up right now. I'm so excited.
Like I I will continue to stress to anyone that will listen, really think about getting a suite. Because if you get the cheapest suite compared to the high end balcony room, it's not that much different, but what you're going to get is so much more.
Yeah, I'm excited because like this is I decided what we're gonna go a little high end on this one, baby.
So we'd love to know what your thoughts are.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
restaurants are you excited for? Where do you see your 3 food credits? If you only get three, where are you going to spend them?
Just what food you excited for? I'm telling you right now though, the one of the things that I really like, and I will probably hit this place up a couple times while on the ship, will be the bar and grill, just because it's that late night spot.
Absolutely. And I did find out where karaoke is
Ah,
on this ship. It's at the whiskey bar.
night.
So
Oh,
that makes me happy.
ho, ho, ho.
Obviously, there are other drinks you can get there, but it
Of
is a
course,
whiskey bar. So
primarily.
that's,
Might have to get some of that screwball.
yeah, you can get screwball.
Screwball with the was it the Chambord?
Uh, PB&J.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Um, so if you're interested in joining us on this group cruise, we've got a Facebook page. Check it
Yeah.
out. Go join it. Um,
If you need it, we can always send it to you. Just hit us up on 97 and Now Productions or on Fat and Black Connection. Or hell, just hit us up personally if you're friends
yeah,
if you know us or friends with us, whatever. Just hit us up and we can give you that
we're not
information.
hard to find. Send a
Yeah,
message on YouTube, on wherever you're watching us right now.
yeah,
But if you're like sold and you're ready to go, you can contact Ian Court,
yep,
who is our cruise consultant with Norwegian. He's
yep,
the one that we're working directly with.
yep,
Just hit him up, icourt@ncl.com, and that's CORT at ncl.com. Hit him up, let him know you're interested in the Mark Helton group cruise, which that's me.
Hmm.
And he'll get you added on. He'll get you set up. He'll answer any and all questions. But it's going to be a fun trip. And again, there are no expectations. If you just want to go with your own family, but
yeah.
you want to get the discounts,
Shit,
come
easy.
with us.
That's
You
what
don't,
I mean, we had families do that the last time when we did the Alaska cruise. When we had a bunch of people with us, they were cruising as a family. They did a lot of activities as a family. They did come with us to a couple different things, like for Mark's birthday and like our first
but there were people in our group I didn't see once the
at
entire
all,
cruise,
at all.
and I'm fine with that. There is no expectation.
Do what you can do, what you want to do.
But I will tell you, next up, we're going to do an episode on excursions and experiences, what to do in Cabo, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta.
Nice. I'm excited for that. Also following that, we will definitely be doing one on the drink menus.
For sure. And Tyra says, looks like 5 meal specialty dining has been removed, but alcohol package has added premium for everyone. Here's the thing to understand, and I've got to look and see if he's seeing something different, but at least on this last cruise, which the Hawaiian cruise has a slightly different drink package.
Mhm.
I was maxed out at $15. So if the drink was anything over 15, I would have to pay the difference.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Which was fine because I mostly drank mudslides and strawberry
Yeah.
daiquiris because
As
it
you
was
should, because it's
tropical.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, on a side note, Tyrus, since you're watching, give me a call when you're done, please, or
Oh, you still haven't
when
talked
we're
to him?
done. Yeah, so give me a call once we're done.
I thought you were calling him. Slacker.
No, he was supposed to call me. I called him.
You told me you were going to follow up with him
Did I?
if you hadn't heard from him. So
Yeah, I probably did. I did follow up with him yesterday, but yeah, but today I needed to. Um, yeah, we'll talk.
so anyways, that's the food on this ship. We didn't really dive deep into the dining rooms or the menu at O'Shanahays. Do they have a menu? Because I would think they would at that restaurant.
I would, but they didn't have not on the website. They didn't have a menu. I'm sure if we go on if you go on to Google, I'm sure they have a menu printed up somewhere. For Oshana, because that one doesn't change. That one pretty much stays the same like all the time.
Oh, I found one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
might as
into it
well.
real quick since this is what we're talking about. Give me just a second. So this is O'Sheehan's breakfast. What is this? Hide that. So this restaurant is open all day,
Yep.
24 hours a day.
Yep.
So let's take a look.
Oh, they have a breakfast there? I didn't know
Of
that.
course,
Interesting.
it's open all day.
Yeah.
Morning specials: all egg dishes served with choice of English muffin, bagel, white or whole wheat toast.
Nice. So you got that American breakfast. That's 2 eggs any style, bacon or sausage links, breakfast potatoes.
English breakfast: 2 eggs any style, bacon, sausage link, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, sautéed mushrooms, breakfast potatoes.
You got the breakfast sandwich, which is scrambled eggs, ham, cheddar cheese on a brioche bun with breakfast potatoes.
Corned beef and hash served with 2 eggs any style.
Yeah, there you go. You got that ham and cheese omelet, and that is smoked ham, cheddar cheese, and breakfast potatoes.
Vegetable omelet: tomato, bell peppers, fresh herbs, breakfast potatoes.
There you go. You got that French toast. I might have to swing by there, grab one of those. Whipped butter and syrup.
You can get French toast at our restaurant. Buttermilk pancakes, whipped butter,
Man.
syrup.
Yeah, and then you got that hot oatmeal. You got raisins and or cinnamon sugar.
Seasonal fruit salad: sliced melon, pineapple, orange segments.
There we go. All day appetizers. You got a half dozen chicken wings. And your choice: buffalo, smoked barbecue, or sweet chili.
Spinach and artichoke dip with tortillas chips.
And then you got them pretzel bites with that beer cheese fondue.
Grilled sausage sliders,
That sounds
beer braised
good.
onions, English mustard, gourmet roll.
I know I had this last time. The loaded nachos, those go a long way, and that has chili con carne, cheese sauce, guac, sour cream, and jalapenos.
Soups and salads, soup of the day, chef's creation.
You got beef chili with that grated cheddar, sour cream, red onions, and tortilla chips. Good stuff right there.
Cobb salad, turkey, ham, bacon, mixed lettuce, cucumber, tomato, hard boiled egg, choice of dressings, balsamic vinaigrette, blue cheese, ranch, or Thousand Island.
And then you got your Caesar salad, and that what is that?
Focaccia.
Focaccia croutons, and add grilled chicken upon request.
So they've got some sandwiches. They got a Reuben, corned beef, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, Russian dressing, grilled rye bread, fresh fries and French fries, and pickle spear.
And then you got the chicken salad sandwich, which is diced chicken, Dijon herb mayonnaise, bacon, lettuce, tomato, multigrain bread, French fries, and pickle spear.
Tavern battered fish sandwich, battered cod, tartar sauce, tangy coleslaw, sesame seed bun, and French fries.
There you go. Hot off the grill, you got a cheeseburger, American cheese, just American cheese, shredded lettuce, tomato, onion, sesame seed bun, French fries, and pickle spear.
The Wrangler burger, cheddar cheese, sautéed onions, bacon, barbecue sauce, jalapeno, sesame seed bun, French fries, pickle spear.
Blue cheeseburgers, spicy sweet tomato chutney, a shredded lettuce, tomato, onion, tomato, red onion, sesame seed bun, French onion, French fries, and pickle spears.
So they've got O'Sheehan's hot dogs. They got a pub hot dog, sauerkraut, bacon, French fries.
Sounds kind of good. Coney Island hot dog, melted cheese, chili, onions, and French fries.
Some favorites and specialities: fish and
Yes,
chips,
had it.
battered cod, coleslaw, French fries, remoulade sauce.
And then you got that was that leaking on asado, which is Cuban roast beef, pork or Cuban roast pork, excuse me, plantains, white rice, black beans.
Fettuccine carbonara, pancetta, peas, parmesan.
You got some desserts, of course. You have the carrot and walnut cake. That is good stuff with the cream cheese icing.
Apple pie with some vanilla ice cream. Maybe ask for a slice of cheddar on top.
I don't understand that.
You got to try it.
Okay. Brownie with brownie raspberry swirl. Oh, brownie raspberry swirl cheesecake.
With whipped cream.
What's that late night menu at? Look at that.
Appetizers.
A lot of the same stuff. So you got the pretzel bites, the
beef
wing.
chili.
Beef chili was up there already.
Was it?
Yeah. The Cobb and the Caesar. Yeah, you got the Reuben, the cheeseburger, the hot dogs, the fish and chips. I know I had the fish and chips a couple times, and then you have the same desserts.
So a little bit more limited menu. That's usually starting around 10 p.m. to around, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah,
actually,
sure.
A lot of this stuff they're not serving for breakfast time. But
yeah, well, that's because it's not breakfast food. But yeah, no, the late night menu, it definitely. We went in there a few times late night, and yeah, got the munch on before you went to bed. So,
but it is nice to have that 24-hour restaurant because we didn't have one, or maybe we did. I don't. And if my wife is still watching, I'm not sure if the diner was open 24 hours. I don't think it was. Not that I think the latest I was up any given night was like 10 p.m. When you've got a little one, it's hard to, you don't want to wake them up, so you're not necessarily staying out too late. But for me on this one, it's going to be a different experience because kids staying with grandma, so it's just going to be the two of us and do some karaoke for sure.
100%. There will be karaoke.
There will be blood.
There will be blood and karaoke.
So, like I said, next time we'll talk about excursions and activities, stuff like that.
Excited.
We'll do a deep dive into the different ports and what's available. If you've signed up, and this is an important thing, you got that Norwegian app. You can see 507 days to go. You'll see there's a little thing, pre-cruise checklist, shore excursions. You pop in there, and it shows you by day, which port you want to look at. And if you choose the port that you want, right up here, you can see they're across the top. So we'll go ahead and choose Cabo San Lucas, and then it populates what's available. So if you want to do a little sneak peek, get ahead to see what we're going to be looking at and talking about. But we will be doing a deep dive. 2-tank certified scuba diving.
Interesting. But you got to be certified before that. Sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is Mexico.
I'll tell my dad, because I'm sure my dad would be interested in doing something like that. He's actually scuba certified.
Is he Scuba Steve?
Scuba Steve. No, he's Scuba Daryl.
So yeah, that's about it on the food. You got anything else fun and or exciting to talk about?
No, just again, happy birthday to the GF.
Absolutely. In 2 hours and 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get my passport stuff ready, set up.
Yes, that is an important thing actually that you mentioned it. If you don't have your passport already, you've got time.
Yeah.
If you've got it, get it.
Just make sure it's not. Yeah, make sure it's not.
Make sure it's not expired.
Not going to expire.
Make sure it's going to be good in 27 when we go.
Right.
And if not, get it re-upped. You don't have to wait. You can re-up early.
Yeah. So I'm gonna I need to get that done.
Don't wait. I mean, especially with the shutdown and everything, I've heard that it can take up to like 12 weeks.
Okay.
So I would highly advise get on that. You're off tomorrow.
Yep.
You're thinking about it. Don't wait. And Tyra says, if you get a suite, you get to choose excursions early.
Yes, we did
Again,
say
that's
that.
also a true fact. 130 days out. Actually, I think you could start booking sooner than that. Um, as a matter of fact, I think you can start booking already.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can start booking now.
Okay. I need to get the NCL app.
Didn't you have it before?
Mm-mm. Or maybe I did. Did I have it before? I switched phones since the last cruise too. So I know I pulled a lot of stuff over, but let me see. Oh, I do have it on here. Cool.
Yeah. So I would highly advise take the time, go through the excursions. We'll go through them next week. Um, you can start locking those in sooner than later.
Yep.
I will say, kind of frustrating. On this last cruise that I went on, we had two excursions planned to national parks.
Yeah,
Well, the
you said that.
shutdown happened, and we got a notification, "Hey, your excursion's not happening." Okay, and this was before we got on the cruise. It was right before. It was a couple days before, and it was disappointing, but it was like I understand. It's not their fault. Um,
Right. It's like when the Alaska one, like we were the first cruise of the season, and a lot of the excursions got canceled because they weren't ready.
Now, however, when we got on the ship, I was talking to our concierge about our excursions, and he was like, "No, no, they're happening."
No, they
And I was
just
like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, because in Miami at the main office, they're just going based off of what they think is going to happen, and so they'd
right.
rather tell you it's not going to happen. So you're
Then yeah, so basically, so they told you it wasn't going to happen, but you ended up getting the tickets and stuff for it.
yeah. Now we didn't get the same experience because we didn't have
Right.
any park
You didn't have,
rangers or
or the visitor center wasn't open, things like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
but we still got to go, up to Haleakala to see the sunset. We still got to go to Volcanoes National Park, and so we still got to experience those things,
Yeah.
thankfully.
Good.
So, um, any closing thoughts?
No, man, I'm excited. This is gonna be a get on board.
Don't delay. Book today. On the real, though. So, well, if you don't got anything else, I certainly don't have anything else. So, stay fat, stay black, stay connected.
Pew.